Peace to the gods. If you are here, I urge you to not give up, to not think in lack, for the universe is abundant. And let me tell you how. Let me tell you the occult knowledge hidden right beneath our noses, right beneath our being. Thought, I tell you, child, you must be intentful and have a true desire to recognize that abundance, recognize the opportunity that awaits you. See, child, there is a law of supply, a fundamental law to the universe. They do me wrong who say I come no more. When once I knock and fail to find you in, for every day I stand outside your door and bid you wake and rise to fight and win. Wail not, for precious chances passed away. Weep not for golden ages on the wane. Each night I burn the records of the day. At sunrise, every soul is born again. See, child of light, in every human being are great reserves of energy of which the average individual knows nothing. Most people are like man who drives a car in low gear, not knowing that by the simple shift of a lever, he can set it in height and not merely speed up the car, but do it with far less expenditure of power. Child, you can progress to understand the state of being. You can ascend up into the high, free nature that lies within you evermore. Such a spirit who becomes free to this understanding stands amid the cosmos with a joyous and trusting fatalism. He does not negate anymore. It is the highest of possible faiths to understanding the real being of man, that he is unlimited and boundless. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna speaks to Arjuna about the nature of the self, urging him to realize his true, boundless essence beyond the confines of birth and death. Bhagavad Gita 2:20. Similarly, the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu reminds us that the Tao, the ultimate reality, is limitless and undefinable, much like the true nature of man. We are implying that by attaining this inner understanding, by elevating oneself to this high, free nature, the spirit becomes harmoniously aligned with the cosmos. This perspective is akin to the Stoic concept of amor fati, or love of fate, where one accepts and loves their destiny with joy and trust, acknowledging the interconnectedness of all things. To this I, Solomon, add that the highest faith indeed lies in recognizing our true, unlimited being. This insight is akin to the Hermetic axiom, as above, so below, suggesting that by understanding the higher nature within, we reflect and embody the divine principles of the cosmos. We spoke of joyous and trusting fatalism, resonates with the Eastern philosophies of Taoism and Zen Buddhism, where surrendering to the flow of life without resistance leads to a state of inner peace and harmony. In the words of the Tao Te Ching, when you realize where you come from, you naturally become tolerant, disinterested, amused, kind-hearted as a grandmother, dignified as a king. Chapter 16. You must have courage to see this infinite nature of man. It truly can be scary. This courage I speak of is facing reality for what it is. To understand you have control over yourself, then thus you have control over things. This pain in coming to understanding that you are unlimited, and it's seeming that you cannot overcome your immediate challenges or see this unlimited nature becoming manifested, can be a deal breaker. Thought, I assure you it is possible. See, child of light, pain is pronounced holy to the Greeks. It is all becoming and growing. It is the symbol that guarantees the future. This involves pain. So when you are in the state of creating, in the state of manifesting into the material realm your abundance, let there be an eternal joy in creating, that the will of life may eternally affirm itself. Say yes to the struggle. Say yes to the pain. Say yes to the courage. Say yes to the abundance. Say yes to it all. Saying yes to life, even in its strangest and hardest problems. The will to life rejoicing over its own inexhaustibility, even in the very sacrifice of its highest types. Let us think of this supply, an unlimited supply that the universe provides. How does one tap into its resources? The seeker must come to understand the eternally joy of becoming, beyond the terror, beyond the pain, beyond the flaws in discipline and courage. Finding the joy even in the destroying, just understanding that this world belongs to you. Yet it owns you nothing, merely a living, but everything is good. You must fear not, dread not, stop not. You must have faith of the mustard seed to see all this abundance realized. Dear child of light, you are always working, yet never worrying.